crazy. Okay, nothing else here. Right, and that's where we came in, right? Okay. Huh. Huh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hang on a sec then. So I need to get back to the church now.
And on the evacuation convoy. I'm sorry, Alan. There was no time.
No time? We're still in the fail-safe period, Diane. Raise the quarantine level before it's too late.
I can't do that. Over a month remains secure.
Diane, there's dozens of us still in the lab. Please suspend the quarantine, just for a few minutes.
I can't. I have to think of the many.
Are you quite insane? Wait. Wait. I know why you're doing this.
I'm sorry. I must go, Alan. The interference is too strong already. Good luck.
Diane.
Poison resist.
Don't you dare. Open the bloody
Leaf
door,
resist.
Diane! You can't trap us in here
Resist.
to die. I swear, if you don't...
Is that a bard crate? Yes, it is. Very nice. Skills 3. Quiet takedown nose. Firearm stability. Reduce weapon fire recoil. Reduce sway. Throwables deal more damage, I think is what I need. Mind you, recoil reduction is pretty good. But I can craft the throwables, so I'm going to do the throwable damage. So we're going to wait till we get more. It was 4, right? Yeah, it's 4. I need 1 more. Medical tunnels. Okay. Spores. Okay. See if I can practice the melee. Huh. Okay, that works. Oh, and a bard crate. Nice, because that gave me this, which allows me to get that. And then after that, I think I'm going to go for damage with maybe heavy melee. There we go. She took the stimulant into the tunnels. Huh. What's this? So that takes us back to the interchange. Okay, can't get up there. Gonna try again, practice with the melee. Because if we can take these guys out with melee, that's going to save us a lot of ammo. Because these guys... What the hell? Oh. I did not know that my weapon could break. What? Okay. G, pistol ammo. T. Okay, lots of chemicals. What the frick is that? Okay. Oh crap. Stay out the way of that. Man, the heavy attacks don't do a lot. They do not do a lot. Right, craft. What can we craft? Let's craft sticky bomb. Nothing there. Okay. Let's craft a bandage. Oh. Dr. Langley. Growth stimulant. That's what that is. Huh. Ah, that's Mother Jago. Right, let's go back to Dr. Holder. So we need to get back to the interchange. Well, at least we know why this is such a long cave. Oh, that's a dead end. I'm lost. Ah, no, I'm not. Now I know where we need to go to. Craft. Sticky bomb. Nice. And we are through. Okay, not what I'm looking for. Aha. Nice. That was data store alpha.
Hello? Notice for all
And
personnel.
that was medical,
This
no
week's chess club
power.
meeting has been cancelled. Repeat. This week's chess club meeting has been cancelled.
It's in there, I think. No. Question is, how do we get power to that? I wonder if I have to... Oh, hang on. No power. I wonder if you've got to get power to data store alpha to do it. No power. Interesting.
Reminder for medical personnel. Experimental pneumatic syringes are not toys and can be dangerous if used incorrectly. Do not play with the experimental pneumatic syringes.
Data store Charlie. So we got to find some way of getting into...
Is someone there?
Come on, grit your teeth and fight hard. Christ!
Okay. Ooh, but I can eat that. Give me that. Data store Charlie. Yeah, so I think I need to come in from Casterfell Woods now as well. We're going to need to go back this way anyway, because we've got to go and talk to the dock. So I think we'll talk to the dock, and the next time we come in, we'll come in through Casterfell Woods. Yes. Okay. Let's go find Dr. Holder.
be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Let's just calm down, right?
Someone's
no need for
sneaking around.
bloodshed, is there?
Silly buggers.
Cool.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the offense. This is a defense announcement. The substation is now off-limits to all citizens and...
I think I'm going to bother with the Jago Gatro or Joyce missions now, to be honest. Okay.
Much depends upon you continuing to do well.
Awesome. Yep. Have we unlocked? Yeah, so there's just those two that are missing and this one. Interesting.
Time is of the essence. With any luck, Sample 1 will still be hidden away in the medical facility.
I found sample one.
You found the sample? But this is wonderful. For the first time in years, there's hope. A true, viable hope.
What were those creatures down there?
Those used to be some of the finest minds in the country. Country be damned in the world. My colleagues, trapped there when the laboratory was sealed. Now I need to get to work on this sample. This alien muck has vulnerabilities, but taking advantage of them is difficult. But I can see you're curious and you've earned some answers, should you want them. Is there anything that you want to know?
I know what Oberon is.
It's an official secret, for all the weight that carries now. Oberon is the code name for the meteorite they found buried here. It was uncovered just after the war, during the evacuation of new slate mine workings. That discovery was the reason they built this whole circus here. I dearly wish it had remained undisturbed. The rock itself contained remarkable minerals, instrumental in the creation of the atomic batteries, and all the other marvels you've no doubt already encountered. But they drilled too deep into Oberon. And, at its core, discovered organic matter. That was Sample 1. A team of biologists, myself included, were assigned to analyze it. But the Oberon investigative team drilled too deep. There was some sort of violent and highly energetic feedback that collapsed part of the plant and triggered the quarantine. That was in 1957.
What exactly is the growth you've discovered?
It is abominable. Plainly extraterrestrial, voracious and implacable. At first, the top brass was excited by the potential it showed. In small doses, it seemed to accelerate our ability to learn to a remarkable degree. Your mind expanded. As if you had a connection to lost knowledge that you had somehow forgotten and were simply rediscovering it. But then, some of us started to change. We barely had time to start coming to terms with it. The explosion at the Oberon site came just days later. The quarantine was declared, and they trapped us in the lab. They left us for dead. Our own colleagues.
How did you end up here?
You mean, why am I still trapped in the medical section? We didn't know it at the time, but there was a breach towards the back of the lab. Thanks to my experimental inoculation, I was able to resist the infection, to keep my own personality and intellect intact. I escaped through the tunnels under the lab. The only place I could think of to hide was there. When it seemed there was more to this growth than the BARD top brass wanted to admit, some of my colleagues and I decided to set up a very unofficial lab. This is it. It was hard work carting all this gear undetected, but we managed it. The vicar agreed to let us use the crypt for storage years ago, before the disaster. We made a small donation. To the church, you understand. And he didn't ask any questions after that. Now, I need to get to work on turning the sample active but toxic. A biological time bomb, if you will.
This will help us escape.
You really want to get out of here, don't you? Can't say I blame you. In the meantime, there's something else you may be able to help me with. In return, I can assure you a route out of here. That's the deal. Sometimes, at night, I go up to the church tower and listen to the sentries chatting down below. I've heard some chatter that suggests my old colleague, Dr. Garrow, came back into the zone. I hear that Garrow somehow escaped from the soldiers' prison. That was your doing, I presume. Please tell me where she is. I very much need to see her. It's vitally important. She and I worked on the Oberon project. Garrow's a cyberneticist. That's the science of control, if you're unfamiliar with the term. She was over on the technological end of things, leading the development of the robots. A very brilliant woman, and obsessively devoted to her work above all else. When the quarantine was declared, well, she got out, and we didn't. I never thought I'd have the chance to see her again. But it seems she couldn't leave well enough alone and just had to come back. It's vital I see her about something before we can leave. Of course. I might have known. Thank you. I'll finish my work here, and then make my way to her.
Okay. Is that okay? So, no. Yeah, we're going to do the Catastrophe wood entrance. And after we've done that, we'll do the Skethermore entrance. Cool. Excellent. So that's where we're going next. We're going to go Casterfell Woods. Then we're going to do the Skethermore entrance. So we've got all the entrances. And then we're going to continue trying to get Data Store Alpha online and the central processor online piece after we've done the entrances. So we've got to locate all the interchange doors. Cool. Okay, right, next.